In June of 2023, digital archaeologists discovered ancient video recordings. The experts believe the videos were created between 690 and 800 days ago. Through cutting-edge modern-day technology, the digital archaeologists restored most of the files. The following is what they discovered.
The great Playroom Makeover, this time until you sister will design her room and hope it's good and see how it turns out.
Welcome back to the Great Playroom Makeover. Grace shares her idea in this episode to turn my old playroom into a fun hangout space with lots of storage. Grace and I have known each other since we were 9 months old, and I'm excited to see what she thinks I want in a new room. Joining us today as a guest judge is last season's winner, Peyton.
There she is.
Hi.
Hi, Grace. How are you?
Good.
Good. Grace, I don't think you've ever met Peyton, but Peyton was our season 1 winner, and she is back this season to be a guest judge.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
And Grace is Elisa's oldest friend. They met when they were 9 months old. They have stayed incredibly close. And
It's a treat to have you on here.
it is a treat to have you on here, Grace. So we are excited to see what you have to show us. So we've had a few other presentations so far tonight. You know some of the contestants,
Yes.
and you don't know others. What are you feeling so far? How do you think you're gonna? I know you haven't seen any of the presentations, but how do you think you're gonna stack up?
I don't really care if I win or not, but if I did win, that would be pretty good. So I'd probably get like top 3, I'm hoping. So
That's a great attitude. You know, Peyton was she kind of had that attitude too. She wrote us a nice letter after we interviewed her, and it was very sweet. And thanks so much. I had a lot of fun. And I think going into it with that attitude is a
Good.
smart move.
Well, I mean, I did win. So.
Yeah. So, all right. I'm going to pull up your presentation. Walk us through.
So I picked the color Snowdrop. It's a little gray and a little blue for basically the whole room. And then I picked this wallpaper to go on that wall in between the 2 doors.
The one where the couch is right now?
Yeah.
The accent wall? Yeah,
An accent wall.
great.
And then this is my layout. So the door that was where that hanging chair is not going to be used. So I put the hanging chair there so that you can have extra seating.
Ooh, a hanging chair.
Yeah.
Somebody said she wanted one of those. Okay.
And a ladder shelf for extra storage, because looking at the pictures that you had, it looked like you had a lot of stuff to store. So this is that wall that I was talking about with the accent wall. And I found a couch cover for your couch because the color that I saw I didn't quite like for your room. So I also found this area rug, and I looked at the measurements, and I'm pretty sure this one will fit.
Okay.
So that will go on that wall. And then the pillows, some of them had leather and some of them have black and white. So black and white and leather were kind of the accents for this room.
Yeah.
And then Elise told me that she has guitars. So I found her some guitar hangers, and those will go next to the TV on the wall. And I found this TV stand table thing for the TV to go on that wall too.
Oh, a lot of storage in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I applaud you for the couch cover. I think it looks great.
Thank you. Okay, so this is the other wall that has the window. So I wanted her to have a place to work. So I found that low coffee table and the poofs that you see, the leather poofs, would go under it. And then the ladder shelf for extra storage, and those bins would go on the ladder shelf. They have the leather handles, which would match the poofs and the pillows. And then I found that little thin table that you see that would go behind the couch, so that there's more storage. I found those curtains for the window.
Well, those are pretty curtains.
That's very, really pretty.
And the guitar stand too, because you have another guitar.
I have one hanging and one in the stand.
Yeah.
Okay. The poof.
I love the poof.
Season 1, we had a contestant, Max. And in the pre-interviews, our producer said, if you were a piece of furniture, what kind of furniture would you be? And she said, I would be a poof. And I didn't know what a poof was. And then I fully expected to see a poof in her presentation, and there wasn't one. So
You now know what a poof
I now know what a
is.
poof is, and I'm excited to see one in a presentation.
Yeah. I love poofs. If I had one in my room, I would be so happy, but I don't have one. And then that's the hanging chair.
It looks comfortable.
It is probably. And then the total price would be $923. It's under your budget. And then I wrote you this letter. So even if you don't pick my design, thank you so much for allowing me to be part of your YouTube design challenge. I know that you'll be happy with whatever design you choose. And I've really enjoyed the experience and just getting to do what I love. Again, thank you so much.
That is really sweet. And she definitely seems to be taking a page out of your book, Peyton. So other than the couch, you're recommending we get rid of pretty much everything.
Yeah, I didn't really see a lot of stuff that could really fit in the room, but I wanted it to be not as cluttered as it is now. I wanted it to feel more light and airy.
Me too. Me too. Peyton, do you have any questions?
No, I don't think so.
All right. I think this is a beautiful design. I like the color scheme. I like the paint color.
I really like the paint color.
Yeah, and you definitely have some fun elements in there. You've really thought about the space and had the best way to use it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, do we have any other questions we have for Grace that we want to maybe above and beyond the design? No? Do you feel you have an unfair advantage because you've been to the space and you also know Elise
Personally.
and very well? You've known her longer than almost anybody.
Yeah, I don't feel like I have an advantage of having been in the room because it's been a while since I've actually been in the playroom. But I kind of feel like I have a little bit of an advantage knowing Elise because I know what she likes.
That's true. Okay, and then the question you were going to ask.
Oh, what would you do with the prize money?
I'd probably save it for whenever I needed it, for whatever I needed to use it for.
That's a smart answer.
Peyton, any questions?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Grace. We appreciate it.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We look forward to talking to you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Grace had so many great ideas. I liked the clean and simple color palette. I loved the swing seat. And my mom liked her idea to keep the old couch. And she stayed under budget, which is a big bonus. She's an early contender. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode of The Great Playroom Makeover.
The great